part 2 of defending the mountain passes here from the German invasion. So, September the 3rd, 1939, the third day of World War II. Get this going again. It's early morning, day 2. I have. Oh, it's. There we go. The range circles are back. So the German tank company got way into my rear, and I'm trying to take them out. I had some luck. They used to have 24 AFVs and are down to 18, so have inflicted 25% losses on their tanks. I am in the process of withdrawing from this town here to form a more coherent defense back here. And these guys should be trying to do the same thing. Falling back here. Have I given... Yeah, they have orders to fall back. So basically, I'm going to form kind of a defensive line along this axis here. With the main hard points here, here, and here. And that should present... I don't have enough troops to form a solid line anywhere, but that should present the most viable defense with minimum opportunities for the Germans to slip around my flanks. I don't think they're going to be going up this big hill here with these dense woods, or same over here or through here terribly quickly. They might maybe slip around through that way, but there's not really anywhere I can set up that'll absolutely prevent that. Maybe I should station, like, a company on the top of that hill, or maybe, yeah, in the woods somewhere, to kind of mitigate that risk. There, we're in the process of abandoning our forward positions here, and when is this order going to start? It, supposedly already started. You gotta move on and rest once you get there. I really need you to be falling back. Move back now. Artillery, we're still almost out of artillery ammo. So that looks like it's the regiment HQ. Yes, another infantry company. Early morning yet, so things are going a little slow. Maybe speed time up a little bit. There we go, they're starting to follow their withdrawal orders. Oh dear, that company there is getting cut off. Oh, I'm not going to be able to rescue them, am I? Okay, new plan. You need to get... Yeah. What's going on here? Is my computer freaking out? I think my computer's freaking out a little bit. Let's double check that OBS is indeed recording. Yes, excellent. Okay. Worried that I might have been talking to myself there that whole time. I mean, I am currently talking to myself. Oh, that didn't quite go as I had intended. Okay, I'm going to cancel that order and that order, because there's no way you're making it through those German forces. So I need you to take a different route to safety. Hopefully that area won't be overrun by German forces yet by the time you get there. And since we still do need these forces to have some AT capability, go rejoin with them. Yeah, we'll keep that as the current tentative plan. And I can always change those orders if it turns out to be more practical just to have that AT gun company battery join up with the forces in the center there. Okay, let's continue. Hold on. No stopping to rest. Need to get out of there. Outside of range from my artillery, which are almost out of ammo anyway. I think my supplies are coming, down this way, so I need to take out this armored company in order to open up my supplies again. Once I can get some resupply, to my artillery and start raining down fire and death with them again. Let's have the engineers fall back as well. Dang it. Getting cut off. Need them to move. Either slip around this way or break through that cavalry company there. Armored car company. Get out of there. Okay, good. They're moving. And we're still dealing with that armored company there. We'll give another attack order right on that armored company. Let's minimize depth as much as possible. Minimize frontage as much as possible. Destroy that tank company so we can open up this route for supplies. And once that's done, I'm probably going to need them to march around this way. I don't think I have a viable defense on the right anymore. Still have an open route to retreat by. Excellent. Okay, they're figuring it out. Yes, the AI in this game is pretty smart. They're figuring it out. They can't get through on these roads anymore because they've been overrun by Germans, but they can fall back this way and follow that road out. Just need that company to hold its positions right now. You need to defend at all. Oh, no. Need you to defend your positions at all costs. To the extent I think I'm going to use up the last of my limited party ammo to try and hold the enemy back a little bit longer. It's an entire battalion there. I don't want to lose them. I have almost no defense. I was thinking I'm just gonna have to accept I have a tank company in my rear. Can't quite finish them off. If I can just clear them off the road. I need to swing these guys around to the right. Yeah, once you're done with that order, let's chain up some move orders. Oh, why did I bother giving an artillery fire mission over there? Am I gonna lose these tanks? Maybe. I'm holding north and center. They are breaking through in the south, I think. If I could just get these troops to swing around and form a viable defense. Defensive line in the south, that's not gonna happen. Why aren't you retreating? The enemy main effort definitely was coming up on the left before. Now it seems to have shifted to the right. Main thing holding up this battalion here is dealing with that armored company. I don't want to clear them off the road in order to get supplies through. I do have another supply base over here. Hopefully that'll be enough. I think they need to get moving and plug this gap that's forming on my right here. These guys might be able to hold for a little bit, but not long. Oh, Regiment HQ is, I'd like to have these tanks back. We're down to 2 tanks in that company there. It used to be 16. It's not even a tank platoon anymore. The tank section. No, can't rest on that objective there. You need to move. Everyone needs to get moving as fast as possible. Okay, we've lost a transport column there. Troops aren't falling back as quickly as I'd like them to. I need them to get in front of the enemy direction of advance. I need this lot to start moving as well. Enemy aircraft just came through. Not a whole lot I can do at the moment, except to wait anxiously for my orders to be followed. Need you guys to fall back. Make sure you are on the right side of the enemy formations. Don't want you getting cut off. How do they have 7.92mm turrets? That's the shortened assault rifle ammo that hasn't been developed yet. Has it? Maybe it was used for something else early on and adapted to assault rifle ammo? Ooh. Artillery resupply. And... okay, that's recent sightings, but not exactly. Ah, we've done some more damage to that armor company up there. Main thing right now is find good targets for my artillery. Alright, so current and excellent intelligence on that unit there. Yeah, the armor company's out of range. Yeah, drop some artillery. Right, it's a recent sighting. So they're probably still in that spot. Ooh. Okay. And the black circle, I think, is minimum range for that weapon type. It is... oh, that's an HQ battalion, so they don't actually have any tanks there. It's... oh. Slow down time just a little bit. It's the 75 millimeters, that's the 100 millimeter guns there. Yeah, let's put the HQ company under some bombardment. Why aren't you falling back? Orders to fall back, yes. Fall back as quickly as possible. There's no way you're reaching that spot anymore, so... well, that is... okay, they're kind of moving. Need them to at least reach that position before the enemy gets too far. Ideally, I'd like to move up a little bit, say maybe around there. I don't want them to be able to hook around and get in through this valley here and outflank this position. Oh, and let's keep my artillery blasting away. We got any good targets? We're not really managing to knock out any of those tanks. Maybe I should wait for better targets. Hey, you haven't moved yet. Why not? Oh, yeah, and, this... okay, we have managed to knock out some of those tanks. They're down to 18 from 24 tanks to start with. And that company's down to 15 from 24 tanks. Ooh, yeah, they didn't like that. I don't think they actually lost any tanks in the bombardment there, but They didn't like being under fire like that. These tanks aren't actually managing to retreat, are they? Okay, good. This company's on the move. Or the battalion is on the move. Should be able to get them to retreat to this position here. Or this group is gonna push up to this position. And then this group is hopefully gonna meet them along the way. Yeah, I think we can fight these tanks off. Can these guns be used in direct fire? Min range 50 meters. Ah, bombardment min range 500 meters. No anti-armor capability given. Yeah, they have HE shells only. The 75mm guns have AP shells, though. Pause that moment. Okay, that's pretty decent anti-armor performance there. Can't see the tanks just yet, though. Okay, that's fairly thin armor. Thick enough to stop rifle bullets. Ooh, rifle bullets might be able to make it through that rear armor there. They're breaking through in the south. Oh, but my forces in the south are finally withdrawing. We need to move that objective over that way a little ways. Yeah, I think enough of them are withdrawing far enough that we might just be able to put up a viable defense. Now, if they do decide to push straight through this dense forested area here, not really anything I could do to stop them. I'm just kind of hoping that moving through that kind of terrain will be enough of an inconvenience that they'd rather not. Yes, what's left of this tank company is finally withdrawing. Hey! We finally managed to destroy a German unit. That's something. Oh, and we've got an estimate on how many casualties we've inflicted on the enemy. This is the proportion of their force. Okay, so... Man, I'm gonna pause the game for a moment and break out my calculator here. That is scoring me on percent of kills on the enemy. So full points for inflicting 19% casualties on the enemy, and I have 12.9 out of 33.3 potential points there. So that is 38.74% of the total. So I have inflicted 7.36% casualties on the enemy. Yeah. It's not devastating, but they're definitely feeling it. Oh, bugger. They, Right. Okay. Guess I should pull this lot back a little bit further. How far? About there. I think is where I want to form the new defensive line. And the guns as well need to pull back. We'll send them back over that way. And who else is not the direct command? Okay, that's zone. Also fall back about there-ish. Okay, any units that haven't received orders yet? Engineer battalion also needs to receive fallback orders. There. Okay. So they've outflanked this position. I think they have, yeah, gone up over that hill there. I didn't move any companies to block that passage there. But I'll form a new defensive position back there. These guys are getting pushed back here. We'll probably meet up with that position, any survivors. Yeah, let's have you fall back there if you can. You fall back there. Everyone who can fall back, fall back. I'm gonna have to micro some orders here since I think I've attached some of them from their battalion commanders. Yeah. You look pretty screwed, but I'm gonna give you the orders to fall back if you can. Anyway, if you can fall back, get out of there. Retreat, get to safety. Oh, you don't try to go that way like I had originally ordered you to. Fall back that way. Okay. Moving started up again. So we have a viable defensive position being formed over here. We just need to pull these forces back to it. This position has been outflanked, so we need to pull it back somewhere else, like back here. Gosh, it would be nice if I'd kept some more reserves. If I'd had some troops defending this position here, I could assure that it would still be in friendly hands by the time we got there. they are going to take an avoidance route. Actually, okay, it's fine if the artillery decides to go that route, except they might... Yeah, okay, that should be relatively safe. I don't think these guys are going to be able to fall back. The defensive position we're forming here. We need enough frontage to kind of cover that area. Yeah, okay. Plain old line formation there. It's getting dark, which is the perfect time to conduct some movement and withdraw in relative safety. So no resting. No resting up before withdrawing. Cover of darkness is the perfect time to withdraw. Everyone get out of there while darkness is providing some cover. Ah, our artillery made it. Made it back. Our tankettes have run into... That's the 2nd Panzer Division HQ. Oh, Yes, I didn't know exactly where in Poland all this was taking place, but if that's 2nd Panzer Division that I'm facing, I have order of battle book here that you can't see because it's not digital. It's got mapped somewhere. Where is 2nd Division? 2nd Armored Division. This is the 2nd and 3rd day of the battle, of the invasion. Here. Oh, we got some maps in here, don't we? Seem to recall they're in the north of Poland. On maps, what page are the maps on? I'm not paying attention to the battle at the moment. I'm going to pause that for a moment. Ah, here we go. Maps. Okay. Second Armored Division. Where are you? And actually, the division I'm commanding, that is... Oh, I can't read that. Ah, okay. Way in the south of Poland, just kind of in that corner, there, where Germany meets Slovakia. That's where second Armored Division is going through. So I think I see on the map the division I must be commanding. Okay. And it makes sense that they'd be in the south of Poland, because that's the mountainous area, and I am defending mountain passes here. Okay, I have the strategic context for where we are now. I mean, you can't see the map I just looked at, so maybe I should like take a picture of it with my phone and see if can I upload. pictures to... No, I can't do that in YouTube comments. Yeah, maybe I'll maybe figure something out. So, my right, their left, the western flank is holding, reformed kind of a viable defense on the east, but it looks like, yeah, there's a danger they're going to break through the center. In fact, they have broken through, but I'm trying to race back to a new defensive position before they can get there. I think, have I given orders that... Yes, these movements need to continue through the night. The nighttime provides the perfect cover to redeploy. You're not moving presently. Move quickly. Alright. These guys might actually make it back. But now that they're conducting their movement under cover of dark, they might just be able to make it back to the new line here. I might have to pull this this line back, say to this crossroads here, if we can't form a viable defense. That means opening this route to attack. Oh, but we've come to the end of day 2, which means I should once again break the video here. I guess it's a relatively slow day compared to day 1, which, you know, makes sense that normally the day 1 of any operation sees, you know, the first major clash of action, and by day 2 things tend to bog down and slow down a little bit. Day 3 will be the last day of this battle. Hopefully we'll get a little bit more a culmination of action here. Oh, artillery has run into the enemy tanks. It's my 75mm guns, which do have armor-piercing shells. Actually, they might be able to handle these tanks. In fact, still only 4 of them. 4 guns. Hang on. 75mm guns. Are these... Yes, I think these are the bigger guns that I was using as AT guns in Theater of War. Anyway, break the video here. Call this part 2. See you again in part 3.